Hi, my name is Terry Belt with the Belt Team, and I have a suspicion I know why you're watching this video. There's probably something really big going on in your life right now, good or bad, but for whatever reason, it's causing you to go out on the internet, do some research, figure out who should I hire and what is the best solution for getting my home sold. So thanks for watching. You know, after 25 years of selling homes and selling more homes by a long shot than any of our peers in the business in the greater area, we've learned a lot about the real estate business. Now, one of the things that we've learned is that there are over 200 tasks and responsibilities related to every single real estate transaction. And you know, the typical realtor, they might work on 3 or 4 transactions, which means that they're working on potentially 600 plus tasks and activities themselves. They're answering the phone. They're working on marketing. They're filing a file. They're mailing a envelope. They're ordering a yard sign. They're calling a photographer. They're following up with an appraiser and lender, a title company. They're trying to get feedback. And by the way, most agents don't do all that. They do some of it, but even if they did do all that, that's a lot of stuff to do. And while they're doing all that, while they're negotiating contracts, while they're working on issues, while they're showing property and all the administrative follow-up, they're not doing the most important thing that a seller hired them to do, and that is to focus supposedly what their best talent is, and that is on getting their home sold. So they're like a jack of all trades. They're wearing 10 hats at one time during the day. They're like a chicken with their head cut off, pulling their hair out, all stressed out, and oftentimes the seller feels that, and they're just not able to do it in the most efficient and professional way possible that a seller deserves. So where does that leave you? Well, you know, again, after 25 years in the business, one thing that we always do after every single successful story we have, after every single settlement, we send a survey out to our clients to find out what we did good and what we could do better, because we're always looking to get better. But one of the things I've learned in that process is we always ask them the question, how did you come to call upon us more than any other agent and peer in our industry and the area that we serve? And they called upon us because we do have the time, because we're a team, to give you what you need and what you deserve. Because we're a team, we can handle all those things that I talked about before, which allows myself and my partners on my team that specialize on the sales process, on selling a home, do what we do best, and that is focusing on selling your home and using our talents and doing the things that are most important to get that home sold. Best analogy I could give you is this. Think that I was born in 1965. Back then, it was the time of the individual doctor, you know, the doctor that would visit you at home, and he had to do it all. And there were only so many patients that he could see. Imagine if you picked up the phone today. It's a big new world, brand new world. Things are a little bit different. But you called the doctor today, and the doctor picked up the phone. Whoa. And then when you got to the doctor's office, the doctor greeted you. The doctor pulled the file. The doctor took your temperature, took your blood pressure, took your vitals, went back into his office and started doing the paperwork for the insurance company, then followed up with you. I mean, there's only so many patients that the doctor could see in the best way. And that would not give the doctor the time to do what he needs to do to treat you. The best doctor, that doctor, and the best doctors in the world, they have a nurse, they have an administrator, they have a billing insurance specialist, they have an x-ray tech, they have a lab tech. They have people that support them so that the doctor can go out and do what he went to med school for, which is to talk and consult with you, the patient, to analyze your situation, to figure out what the best plan of action and the best thing to get you better in the fastest way possible. And that's how we work too. Because we're a team, we can take care of all those things. And that gives us time to use our talents to do what we do best. And that's to get your home sold fast. And by the way, our homes sell almost 50% faster than any of our peers in the business. But another benefit of the team, you've seen the advantage of working with the team so that we can capture buyers, find buyers, and get your home sold. But because we're a team, we have more resources and more time to do other things that are critically important as well. And what is that? Well, for example, we have a person that's dedicated exclusively to you in the beginning of the process. They work with you personally and with our professional photographer to put together a marketing brochure and a great write-up that's going to differentiate you on the internet, online, and on the MLS with all the other properties that are out there. And by the way, there's almost 8,000 other properties that are out there in the region that we serve that you're competing with. It's of utmost importance that you look different and that you look better. We have an internet marketing social media guru exclusively dedicated to each and every client that we have that comes up with a customized, tailored marketing program that's proven and tested and constantly adjusted because the internet is always changing, so that you're showing up on the search engines, so that you're on Facebook, that you're on Twitter, that you're on Clout, and you're on over 350 other websites that we send information to, so that the entire world has you at your fingertips. All of this dedicated exclusively to you. I could do that, my partners on the team could do that, but that's not what we're best at. We have people on the team that do that for you. Then we get your house under contract. We have someone, a transaction manager, that's going to be dedicated exclusively to that transaction to make sure that the buyer and the buyer's agent and the inspector and the lender and the appraiser and the radon tester and the surveyor and the settlement company, the termite company, and all the other parties involved in the transaction are doing what they're supposed to be doing when they're supposed to be doing it. And the benefit to you is that it assures that your transaction is going to get to closing on time. And by the way, our track record over 25 years is over 99% of the properties that we put under contract goes to closing. So if you're still curious, if you're still looking for perhaps a better way, a different way to sell your home with more ease and less stress, certainly for more money and less time, because our properties sell faster and for a higher percentage of list price than anyone in our marketplace. And by the way, we sell by a factor of twice as much property as anyone of our peers in our marketplace. And most don't even sell 1/100th of that. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, go to our website right now, belteam.com, send us an email, or call us at 703-242-3975, and we will pick up the phone. Thanks and have a great day. We look forward to meeting you.